2,
All right, it's on.
1, action. It's already on.
It's on.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Hey, you guys.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to the partially mobile edition of the Rick and Na food reviews.
Yes.
I've been wheeled into place.
Everything's set into place. We may need to do some editing if we need to pause, but you guys won't even know.
Yeah,
It's
it'll be
not
seamless.
even gonna be a thing. We had the great opportunity to try Dylan's food again. That was such an awesome gesture for you to offer, Dylan. We love doing these reviews.
It's an honor.
And we are, yes, honored that you want to hear our opinions about food because we like eating.
It's true. We're good at it.
Okay, so let's just get into it. So I'm gonna start. Well, I'm gonna go in the order of my least fave to my faves.
Okay.
And then
I'm just going to follow suit. I will just review whatever you just reviewed.
okay.
Even if we disagree on favorite or non-favorite, the nature of it, it'll give it a little like Ebert and the other guy kind of vibe. Siskel.
I could not help there.
Siskel and Ebert vibe.
Siskel.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna combine the review for the Thai basil chicken and the red curry chicken. So those were my.
That's a wild card. We did not talk about that. Here we go. Sorry. Okay. All right.
So these are my 6 and 5 rankings. Now.
Okay.
I know. So I'm gonna give some critical feedback or just what I guess I need to stop.
No, it's good. This is good. This is what Dylan wants. He wants the tough love.
I know. With both of them, and maybe okay, yeah. They are meant to be lettuce. See, if I would have just read they are meant to be lettuce wraps, because I was like, my question here, is this a lettuce wrap? Yes. The answer I see is yes.
Mm-hmm.
The flavors themselves, I liked. Both, I thought they were just a little on the salty side. But like, I asked my mom, she didn't think that it was too salty. See, and I don't eat lettuce wraps, so the minced nature of both of them did not register lettuce wrap with me. At first I thought they both kind of looked like the consistency like of a lap, and that's funny because we ate them separately. Like Rick and I ate in the living room or in the bedroom, and then my mom ate the Thai basil chicken separately, and then she opened it up and she's like, is this lap? She's like, I would turn it into a lap. Anyways, my suggestion on both of the, I don't know if you're looking for suggestions, but I'm going to give them to you.
Here we go.
I would have liked to seen like some sort of cucumbers or like shredded carrots, something else to go with with like a wrap. So like generally when we do wraps at home, it's kind of like
you build the thing.
Yeah.
There's like a little this, a little that.
Kind of like this and that. We actually added cucumbers here at home. I know that chefs would just
how dare you, madam?
I know to mess with that, but we added cucumbers, and that kind of just added a little bit of brightness to both. The lettuce itself, the piece of lettuce, it worked really well. Like we don't use those in general in like traditional lettuce wraps, but like the delivery method was great,
It's flexible.
It's flexible, but I'm just used to the crunchiness of like a leafy green lettuce. Okay.
All right.
I've talked enough.
You've talked. Okay, so I'm going to cover these two as well. I thought they were both very nice dishes. So I'm going to approach this from two different angles. I think there is the angle of Rick, the guy that eats super authentic Asian food all the time, and then Rick, the guy that fancies himself a reasonably good business person. So I think Both of these had a really nice sweet and salty balance. I actually had the Thai basil chicken first, and I thought this tastes like something that white people are gonna love. And so, from a business angle, I am really interested in Thai basil chicken as a possible menu item. For me, because of the style that it's in and the sort of easy availability of that style, to me, it's a little less of a like, let me rush out to go get it, but a little bit more of a, I bet this is the one all the suburban moms are going to be talking about. That's kind of how I felt about the Thai basil chicken. It really hit all those American notes, the palate notes that I was looking for, of just sweet, salty, nice and balanced. I too liked the sort of functionality of the lettuce wrap. I don't think most of Central Iowa is going to be too concerned about the authenticity of the delivery method. When I first tried the red curry wrap, it reminded me a lot of the Thai basil chicken. And so at first I was like, are the flavor profiles too similar here? And then I tried some of the red curry on its own, not in the wrap, and it was quite a bit different, actually, in kind of a nice way. So I don't know if maybe to me, I got the sense, this is maybe obvious, that the lettuce is kind of muting the flavors a little bit. I don't know that this would be any different, but I wonder, like, to differentiate, could one be a lettuce wrap and the other one be in like a bowl with rice and some kind of like sauce drizzled on top or something like that? But I also made the note about if there was some other veggies kind of in with the lettuce wrap so that you can kind of put it together. It makes it a little more interactive, which is kind of fun.
You kept going back to the red curry.
Yeah, I went back to the red curry.
Yes, he's like, can I get a little bit more on a plate? And he's like, can I get
a little bit more, a little bit more.
Yeah.
So yeah, the red curry I ended up liking a lot. I like it because I think it hits that like marketability point, but to me, the minced chicken with curry flavors is something I hadn't seen before, so there's an originality to it that I really liked. And then I was probably a little high on pain pills, but I said it'd be fun to do a curried béarnaise or some kind of curried cream sauce on top. That might be a weird thought. Now, sober me, I don't know if I love it.
Well, I think you said that, I think, in conjunction when we were talking about these could be good as salads.
Oh, because we thought it needed to be saucier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
if it was converted to something a little different.
That's the one thing about, I don't know, I'm not a food entrepreneur, but like just a consumer, I don't know if I would go to a food truck to get like a lettuce wrap, because it just didn't seem like an easy portable thing. But I'm like, oh, these would be like very interesting as salads to have, the meat and then the chopped up cucumbers and carrots, and I put maybe some radishes on there, but I think that's when we started talking about like, then what sort of dressing would you do, and I think that's when that came up there.
Yep. Okay. All right. You move on to the next.
Yeah.
What do you got next on your list?
So next on my list was the beef rendang.
Ooh.
Yes.
This is an interesting one.
That wrap, whatever you do with that wrap, I know that's not the main component there, but that wrap is so good. So you definitely use it somewhere on your menu. But I thought, the way I thought that the other two could be good as salads, I thought this would be like better in a bowl, with the rice. I really like the flavor of that coconut rice. But I felt it to be just a little dry. I needed some sort of dipping sauce on the side or inside. The lime tasted really good in it. I just wanted more like, I don't know, like a sour cream, lime, something to, get it saucier. That's it's similar to what I said. So I really liked the flavor profile of this dish. I think I was in my pain pill addled haze was trying to write delicate flavor. Instead I wrote delicate flator. But no, I really liked how the coconut shined through. I think similar to you, I actually did write down would a sauce help with this. So I thought it needed a little bit of salt. Now, you'll notice Knock got out the salt in the chopped chicken dishes. I did not. We have different sort of salt
preference. Mine's pretty
Mine's
high. I got old man.
Mine's better.
I got old
Best.
man. I got old man salt palate. So I always want a little bit more. And for me, it felt like this dish. I thought the taste of the beef and the coconut and the rice all together tasted really, really good. It just felt like it needed like the volume cranked up just a little bit, either a sauce or even another little shot of salt or something on there. But I really liked it. I said 3.5 out of 5, which is a little harsh score for me. But I think it was just the subtlety of the dish. And I think it has a lot of potential, though. I really like the profile of the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So
I gave it a 4. Yeah,
okay.
I liked it, and I think it would be good food truck food.
Okay.
Those flavors.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Next on my list is the kimchi soup.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes. I don't have much to critique on it. I really liked it. My rating is a 4 to 5. We heated it up. It was great. Not too spicy.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of tangy. Love the tofu in there. I just wanted a side of rice. And that smoked, I think it tasted like you smoked the bacon. And that really came through. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know what to add that. The thought that I had while I was eating it was the tang. There was like just I don't know if it's just straight from the kimchi, if there's a little acid in there too. But I thought it'd make a really nice accompaniment to a lot of the Asian dishes that are a little bit more rich, a little bit more sweet. This on the side with the bulgogi skewers, or this on the side with one of the minced chicken dishes, to me would be a nice sort of like balance. They would play off each other really, really well. So yeah, I was a big fan too. I said 4 out of 5 and wanted more, but then I think I dozed off. That was the last thing I ate.
Before you asked for the huevos rancheros.
Oh yeah, it's true. I did ask for huevos rancheros and ate those like literally as I was falling asleep. Bonus review of those at the end.
So that was my 3. Oh, my 2. My 2 was the biscuits and gravy.
Said that backwards. It's gravy and biscuit.
Gravy and biscuits. Thank you.
It's branding. You know, you just gotta respect the branding.
Yeah, it's a gravy and biscuit like Hot Pocket. So I gotta be honest. When I saw the gravy and biscuits, I'm like, I'm gonna eat that last. I didn't have high
Your expectations were
for it. I know.
Tempered. Speaking of people getting high.
But I had it, and I didn't know what to expect. I was like, okay, where are the biscuits? Where are the gravy? You know, where's the gravy? I was expecting to do a little pour over. Anyways, to have it like in a neat little sandwich, I was like, woo, what are these?
It's pretty surprising.
Yes. So I liked. You know what I wrote down? I said. I gave this a 5. There's
5
not a whole
stars.
Lot. Yeah, but I said I wanted salsa with it. I don't know.
We're kind of salsa with breakfast people.
We are. Yeah, I said I wanted a little bit of salsa with it, or like some, some hot sauce. I probably would have poured what's
some
that
tapatio or whatever.
Tapatio on it. Yeah, that I like. Just one thing. The biscuit, I don't know if it was because it sat in the car or what. It just felt like a little undercooked, just slightly undercooked, the biscuit that I had.
I wonder if with the gravy in constant contact with the inside of the biscuit, if it could almost use like a little toasting on the flat top or something to give it a little bit of oomph. Because I'm sure it's that. It just sat against gravy for a half hour driving over or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I got that sense too. I didn't knock any points for it because I assumed it was logistic in nature. But I wonder if there's a way to kind of fight that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm the same. I thought the flavor was spot on. It was a spectacular biscuits and gravy. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do the thing. If these are making you cringe, Dylan, the like, have you thought about doing this with it?
I know. No shit.
Yeah,
if you thought of it, then he's probably
thought of it.
Yeah.
But if you're not tired of them, I have more for you. So I thought this was really good. In the spirit of what I drive to go get it, that might be a tough sell for me, only because to me it was a very classic biscuits and gravy. And so the thought I had was it could be a really cool sort of like sandwich. What am I looking for? Like a canvas to paint on a dish. So you have the biscuits and gravy sandwich. And then you have all these things you can pick from. You can like throw some cheddar cheese in there. You can throw some chopped bacon in there if you want, or something to kind of like
or
So,
some
yeah,
red
some-
or green pepper.
maybe some chives or something like that to like turn it into something where it's sort of like, oh wow, this is more than a biscuits and gravy flavor profile. This is because like those egg sandwich places are getting to be all ragey, and they have just 47 different ingredients inside. I could see this being a really cool. I love the concept, by the way. It's a unique concept. I've never seen it or heard of it before. The biscuits on the outside, the gravy on the inside. So those are the notes I made. I also wrote down, I don't know how it stays together, exclamation point. Like, I'm not sure how it's not just sloppily dripping gravy everywhere. So, like, technically,
It was great.
I was impressed.
I'm going to have one tonight, I'm sure, while I'm watching the Super Bowl.
Nice.
Okay, so then
Let's
that
get down to business.
leads us to the last. The arepas. This was actually the first thing we ate. We didn't know what to expect. We'd never had
Never had an arepa
arepas.
before.
I actually, because I had asked you what they were. I don't have much to say. I liked everything about it. I wanted a little. You know what I really, really loved were the pickled onions. I'm assuming they were pickled. They were so good. I wanted more pickled onions and just a little bit more meat, and that was it. That's all I'm gonna say. The cream was super spicy, but I didn't mind it because I really like spice. But good.
Cool.
That one was a winner for me.
All right, this was also my number one. So I said 4.5 out of 5. My first bite was a 4, and my second bite, I got a lot of onions. Like, my first bite, I just happened to catch a bite that didn't have any onions, and I think it needs the onions to kind of set it off. So for me, I took a bite and went, this is good, this is nice, and then took another bite and went, yeah, I'm not saving space. This is the first thing we ate, and I had good intentions of saving space because I know this is my second time around this rodeo. I know how much. By the way, your portions are way too generous. By the way, anyways,
it's too nice.
So
of you.
I knew I had real estate problems, and I still ate the whole damn thing. So no, it was the same. I thought it was really, really good. I think I'm gonna probably be a little more harsh than not on the habanero cream. Way too spicy for the public, in my humble opinion. I loved it, so don't take that as like I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was spectacular, but I was like, oh boy, on a couple occasions, and that's when I start to worry about, will the Karens that line up at food trucks be completely put off by that spice. But I loved it. That's an easy thing to adjust, I'm guessing. So let's see, anything else on my notes? My first bite or two were good, and then I got a bite of onion, and it went from good to wow. I could go for more onions, I thought. Yesterday I was a little more calm. I said sauce was a wee bit spicy for the masses. It was pretty damn spicy. But I loved it, though. The whole thing was super good.
Because of the aftermath.
The aftermath. Well, I mean, we don't got to get into that side of things, but yeah, like I said, for me, the real story on complimenting food is, do you go back for seconds? Do you eat more than you sort of socially had to eat? Like, if you go to a barbecue and you fill up one small plate and that's all you eat, you can compliment the chef, but did you go back for seconds? The arepas had me keep coming back for more and more and more, and the spicy cream sauce that I was just throwing shade at, I kept going back for more and more and more. And yeah, that one was a big time winner for me. The corn just like shined through. I don't know if you did your own cornmeal or what, but it was like
so good.
The corn flavor was spectacular. I'm going on and on now.
It was good. The onions were the star of that show, I thought.
Yeah.
Well,
The meat was super good
it's
too.
a combination of everything, but the onions kind of like set it off. So that's what we got. I hope I pressed record on this.
Yeah, I hope so too, because there's no way I can sit upright for another 20 minutes of rambling.
Yes, well, thank you very much for listening to us ramble.
Hey, one more thought I had. This was such a treat after coming out of spending a couple of days in the hospital. I don't know if you knew this or not, but hospital food has not gotten better in 2021. Like, we are flying things out of our solar system, and our hospital food still sucks. So this was a real treat. I came out of the hospital starving, and you guys saved the day. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Bye, guys.
Bye.